Hey guys, the Arnold Strongman Classic happens next weekend, so let's talk about it. Now, I do have the script right here, so this is what's definitely going to happen. I'm going to start off with the men's side of the sport. Unfortunately, I know a lot less about the women's side of the sport, but I will give my guesses on the two contenders for that. So starting off with the elephant bar deadlift, this is immediately where some people are going to lose the show. But we have Mitch winning that. Trey Mitchell is going to come up in second place, and Austin Andrade a close third place. Lucas Hatton is going to be right on their tails. I think last year he got 7th place on the deadlift. This year he's going to get 4th. And this is where he's going to stay up with the pack. But he's going to really need to push Mitch Hooper if he wants to win this. All eyes are on Lucas Hatton. He's going to have some ups and downs, but he's going to be right there the whole time. Speaking about Lucas Hatton, we're going to the dumbbell where the winner is obvious. It will be Lucas Hatton. Right behind him, Martins Lisis, and then it's Mitch Hooper. Mitch Hooper in 3rd place. Mitch Hooper is always going to be there or thereabouts. Fun fact, the elephant bar deadlift will be Mitch Hooper's 2nd ever event win at the Arnold's. Now, when we talk about the stone to shoulder, there's only one guy, I believe, who's ever lifted this stone to his shoulder before. I may be wrong about that, but he's definitely the only guy that's done it more than once, and more than once in an event. And it's Martins Lisis, and he's gonna win this. He's probably gonna lift it 3 times. He's gonna try for a 4th time to tie Mateus's record, and he's not gonna get it. He will lap it the 4th time. He might lap it a 5th time, but he's not getting it up there 4 or 5 times. Right behind him, Austin Andrade, believe it or not, and then Lucas Hatton. Austin Andrade just has an amazing stone to shoulder ability. We saw him with the Atlas Stone last year, and the script says that he's going to come in and he's going to smash this event with probably 2 to the shoulder. And Lucas Hatton, he's been working with that stone. I think he'll get to his shoulder, but he's going to do it a little bit slower than Austin Andrade. Carry and drag. This is where Mitch Hooper will pick up his 3rd event win. Right behind him, Bryce Johnson, and then, you know, it's a little shaky. It's a little shaky. They really didn't know who's going to win this one. They didn't write it down. It could be Andrew Burton. It could be Lucas Hatton. It could be Nick Guardian. But my script has a big old Andrew Burton circled there. So Andrew Burton's going to get it, and Nick and Lucas are going to be seconds behind. The Austrian Oak, that's another clear winner. This is where Lucas might pick up the lead, or tie up with Mitch Hooper, but this is also where some people are going to lose the event. Notably, Martins Lisis. You know, watching his training, you know, the script writers just don't think he can perform. He's going to get a rep. Don't get me wrong, he will get a rep, but he's only going to get 5th or 6th place on this. And you really need to keep up with these other guys on it. So Lucas Hatton's going to pick up that win though. And then we're going to have Trey Mitchell come up behind him. We've seen Trey get 4 reps on this log before. Lucas Hatton's going to get 4, and Trey Mitchell is going to get 4. Lucas Hatton might even get 5, but he will win the event. Mitch Hooper has proven that he's just going to keep up, though. That's just who he is. He's going to get a 3rd place on this event and keep him in contention. Now for the loading race, finishing it off, Mitch Hooper's going to pick up his 4th event win. Career event win at the Arnold's, and then following behind him once again, Bryce Johnson, gonna be doing surprisingly well. He's gonna be 4th or 5th place on everything except 2 2nd places, and that might get him on the podium there. And then we have Lucas Hatton. I believe my script says, yep, Lucas Hatton, and he's been putting in the work. He's denser than ever, but he's lighter. At this Arnold's, he's gonna be moving. Yeah, he's not known for his moving, which is ridiculous. The boy can move, and I think at the Arnold's is a great place for him to shine out on the type of moving he can do. He can move really fast, really well, but for a short time period. And the Arnold's is that short time period of loading races, real heavy, short time period. And that's where Lucas Hatton is going to pick up a 3rd place here. And doing the math here, all right, so I've done the math. You know, they gave me the script, but they didn't, you know, give me the math on where the points are going to shake up. So it's going to be a tight race. Mitch Hooper is not guaranteed to win. someone could get injured, someone can come around, but he's always going to be there or thereabouts, except for the stone to shoulder. He's going to get 5th place there. Mitch Hooper is going to end off with 46 points. Lucas Hatton, like I said, all eyes are on Lucas. Now there is one little blurry spot on this, the carry and drag with Lucas Hatton. He could do surprisingly well on that. Andrew Burton, Nick Gordione, they could get hurt or whatever. They could be slower than the script writers intended. But I have Lucas Hatton coming in at 43 points for an overall 2nd place. And with rounding out the podium is going to be Trey Mitchell. It's just what's going to happen. Now, talking about the women's side of the sport, it's going to be very interesting. Obviously, it's going to be between Angelica Jardine and Inez Carrasquillo. It's just between those two. On the deadlift, Angelica is going to take the win there, and Inez is going to lose a lot of points. But the dumbbell, they're both really, really good. But overhead is just Inez's thing. It's just her thing. So she's going to take the win there, but Angelica is going to be right behind. Stone to shoulder, Angelica is going to take the win by landslide, overall event win. But I don't know where Inez is going to show up. I don't have the script for that one. I'm sorry. Inez is going to be around 4th place for that, maybe 3rd place. She's going to do well. She is going to do well. The carry and drag, this is just Angelica's weakness there. She's not going to do bad, but she's not going to do as good as Inez. The Austrian Oak, again, Inez is going to win that, but Angelica's going to be like 2nd or 3rd place. And then for the loading, Inez is also going to win that, but Angelica Jardine's going to be 3rd or 4th. I think Inez takes the overall win, but if something happens, Angelica's going to be right behind her the entire time. So it's going to be a very exciting watch on both ends. I'm going to be tuning in the whole time. My sister-in-law is getting married, and I'm going to have my phone right down there on my lap with a little earpiece in, listen in, because I'm going to be really excited, and I'm not going to be paying attention to that ceremony at all. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it, and you're welcome for giving you the script.